I'm going to commit to this for 365 days, you know? And the truth is, I don't know what stories I'm going to tell in that time, but I've had a good life. I've had an interesting life, and I do plan to share a lot of that. Hey everybody, how are you? It's good to see you. Thank you so much for checking this out. So my name is Marco Santana. I'm a technology reporter in Central Florida, and what I'm doing here is I am starting a program, or a series of programs, a group of programs, to try to lose weight and try to get back into shape. I did my first day today, eating healthy and doing a little bit of exercise. I'm running 3 programs right now simultaneously. Good Housekeeping has a 28-day meal plan that I downloaded the other day. I bought the other day. The Couch to 5K is the running program that I've done before, and so I'm going to try to do that also. And maybe once coronavirus is all, we're all off lockdown, I can go do another 5K this year and get back into my running groove. And also I'm doing just a random program of daily workouts that are like, a series of, push, like non-weight without weights, right, or without machines. I think eventually I want to find a personal trainer who can push me a little harder to get me to a certain point. But I also wanted to start this video series just to do it, right? I think it's, to me anyway, I want to document something that hopefully I'm hoping can kind of encourage me and help me keep with it. So about me, I am 43 years old. As I said, I live in Orlando, Florida. I have had an on-again, off-again relationship with running. I've run a couple of half marathons, signed up for a marathon wasn't able to make it because I got injured in early 2019, and that injury is finally, believe it or not, just recently starting to. I'm able to run again for the first time in a long time, so that's exciting. That's encouraging. That's good. But the thing about this, the reason I'm also a content creator, in the sense that I do have several channels on YouTube that I just like to use to really practice my video editing skills, but also learn a little bit about creating content that's compelling and helpful, right? In this channel, I'm hoping as I kind of log this journey and talk a bit about it and be honest with myself about it, maybe it helps you, maybe it helps other people, maybe when I screw up, you can learn from it, or maybe when I do well, you can learn from it. I think the one thing I do want to get across here in the beginning is I don't give up. I fail, but I don't give up. I mean, I've several times in my life, I've tried something and let's talk specifically about working out and running and exercise, and it happens. Sometimes you just don't get to it. But the thing about it is, like, I'll never give up on myself, and I believe that very strongly, and that's both personally, professionally, any kind of arena you can think of. Right now. I'm on my first day of furlough at work, so that's been kind of rough to learn, or to kind of experience. But I'm gonna use this time to create. I love video editing. I love just figuring out how to tell a story in any way, shape, or form. And right now it's through video, and a couple websites that I kind of run on technology, which I can talk about that some other time. But so I wanted to give you a sense of kind of why I'm doing this, why it's important for me to jump on here and do this. I am happy that today I did my work, my run/walk, which is this Couch to 5K beginning. I'm happy that I hit all 3 of the meals that I was supposed to eat. things that I would not have eaten before, not even thought about eating before, probably like a whole wheat pita pocket with turkey. It was good, and some flounder. It was really good. So that's another thing that I've learned over the years is like when you do actually put the work in to cook, it's healthy eating is pretty good. You know, just too bad that like it's so much easier to stop and grab a cheeseburger at some place. So I know I sound a little morose, and I'm really not. I'm just a little tired today. But the point, or probably the fact is, I am excited about this for a couple of reasons. Number one is the obvious one. You know, get back in shape, get healthy, live longer, right? Get to be with my nieces longer, my nieces and nephew longer. Get to be with my family longer, and really just live a healthier life and feel better about myself and feel better when it comes to health too. Like not just feel better about myself, but also feel better. So that's one of the things that I, you know, I'm excited for this about. The second thing though is I am a storyteller. I like to tell stories. Usually I tell other people's stories, and I enjoy. I love meeting new people, and talking about, you know, what their problems are and kind of what they're enjoying. I mean, I just like doing that. But for now, this time though, I decided to let's tell my own story. I'm gonna commit to this for 365 days. You know, and the truth is, I don't know what stories I'm going to tell in that time, but I've had a good life. I've had an interesting life, and I do plan to share a lot of that. You know, to give a long story, or pardon me, to like kind of do a recap, or like I guess an intro, right? A long time ago, I after high school I did not go to college. I went to right into the workforce. I worked at a factory for a while, delivered pizzas. Then they laid me off when I was in my early 20s. And that was when, I'd say mid-20s, so that was when it was terrible to get laid off and not have a degree. So not really be marketable at that time. And so I went back to school because I never wanted to be laid off without a degree ever again. And so during that time, I started taking classes for journalism at a community college, and then eventually transferred to Eastern Illinois University. I'm out there, which was the smallest college in Illinois that had a daily newspaper. So it gave me an opportunity to get a lot of experience in that. So again, that's a story for another day. However, after that, I ended up with several internships. I interned at the Associated Press for a short period of time. And then landed my first gig out of college in Galesburg, Illinois, as a journalist, covering education. And that followed on, just not to sell anyone short, I went to the Daily Herald in suburban Chicago. I went to the Des Moines Register in Iowa, and now I'm at the Orlando Sentinel covering technology. So that's kind of my, in a nutshell, intro to what what I'm all about. And I hope to, as I said, periodically share different stories about what I've gone through and what life is like, and not just what I'm going through too. I mean, there's certainly a hopefully I'm hoping there's some value in kind of talking to you a little bit about how to deal with the furlough, or how to deal with reporting in coronavirus times, or even talking about how how to cover an event, right? I mean, things like that. So anyway, this is my first video, and I hope to see you again tomorrow. Generally, I'll be posting in the evening, and some days it'll be, I played a lot of video games and I went to work. I don't expect that to be too frequent, hopefully, especially once we get back into the office at work and that kind of thing. So this is it. This is me documenting, I guess, what it's like here in Central Florida, and documenting what I'm going through. Just hoping that someone else might find value in it in case they're going through the same kind of thing. So again, my name is Marco Santana. I'm a journalist with the Orlando Sentinel newspaper. I've turned 43 on Friday, and we will talk to you again very soon. Thanks.